Well, hello everyone. Here to show you that the Matthew S. McGuire's, so far is for Matthew Sean McGuire's, the school desk coloring right here is talking about the school desk based on the fact about that whenever I was going to school, that you see right here that I went ahead and add in the details right here of a school desk, and of course you got this you got my with my school paper right here. A lot of times whenever you're in school, that the papers would look at something kind of like this right here, where they give you a paper with a few lines. You say that to write on. Like if you want to write a sentence or two on such a school desk. But you got the paper right here, and along with you got the book, and with the book could contain a few pages that you would want to read about, such as you say is fiction or non-fiction type stories, or it could be math workers, you say. But you got the school desk right there, and then right here I've got right here is like a paperwork that I pulled out of it's like a file. Is that you got which I think this one right this paper was right here was from science or history or science class. Right here it says what connections can you make between the world rainfall and the world populations, and which I think that was science. And then along with that right here you got is math work, and then I'm like I know that was one of say it had kind of its ups and downs. But you got these these math problems right here, which a few of them, of course, were not. Some of them were not even answered. But of course, it has right here see here labeled see here of 6/11/1999. You got right here named Matt. But of course, see here time is 1 minute, and then the number is corrected. Yeah, so it looks like this right here. This math form right here was something that I remember doing some of this stuff, that they time you for how long you have to be able to do the math problem. Of course, in multiplication facts was that that name of that, but then this one right here will be the division facts right here. But you got a school desk, and then a lot of times is that which most of us parents would remember for their students, is getting them stocked up on the school supplies and stuff, and of course ready for school. But right here is that I went and found this course and file, and I don't even know what subject. My best guess is it was drama, if I remember right. This must have been drama class. But of course out of all my other grade reports, if you've seen all my other videos on YouTube that I posted, that all my other grade reports, that you would see between the B and C or an F or whatever. But of course this assignment right here is that it shows it's with an A. My best guess is that it was drama class. There really ain't no year or whatever on there, but I'll probably say that was for an A. But I would probably say that with most of the time it was schooling, that most of my grades were between B's and C's, which a lot of us would probably think of it is that the number of percent is like 53. I think most teachers would see here 53%. I think 53 would be like I think it's a D, if I remember right. That a lot of times the teachers would go by the percentage. If they were to give you a grade, you go by it's like the 78 would be like a B, and then 53 would be like a D minus or something like that. And then of course that see here, if I get these 78. See here it says 70, 75, and then almost 78 between a B and a B plus, and then I guess 80, 89 I guess would be a C plus, something like that, and then a 95 I guess would be like so far equal to A plus, something like that. A plus, but a lot of times they usually go by the points. You say the credit points that they would give to you, and a lot of times is that it's like put a star, you say on your grade report. But so far as the school desk, you got right here is Elmo and like chalkboard. But I remember that whenever I was younger, that for whatever reason, I remember in my bedroom that I had what you say is like that Sesame Street of I don't know if it was Oscar or Elmo or as you say is the Cookie Monster lamp in my bedroom. I remember listening to the radio stations that used to play at the time I grew up at, and I remember that each time I listened to those songs, it kind of reminds me of back in the old times for whenever I was going to school. But of course, a lot of times you have it to where you got the school supplies. They have like a little drawer like this, and then with the drawer you got the history book and along with the ruler, but a few supplies that a lot of parents are familiar with, like flashcards, and along with the number 1 and number 2 pencil, and then you got the pen right here, writing pen, and a number of things that the parents or whoever would get their kids stocked up on for school supplies. And a lot of times that my opinion too so far as school is that of course I've been out of school for quite a while, is to all parents and it's like for students, kids to know that whenever you get older, that you kind of realize how important school was. I remember that my parents told me a while back that you'll realize how important it is. And I remember that I had a talk with my parents at one time about the fact about that whenever they would every month around the month of August, that they would have you take you up to a shopping, either Walmart or it could have been whatever store, Walmart or skiing supplies Max or whatever you call it, that they would take me take me along with them, a few other kids me and then my siblings to the stores, like it's like Kmart. You say I think one of them was to Kmart, but anyway, they would take me up to the store to get stocked up on school supplies. If I remember right, that 1 or 2 times a year that they would buy me a book bag, and along with the pencils and stuff like that, they would get the letters from the school about whatever school supplies that we needed. And if I remember right, that one thing that I think I did say that I needed, of course, I think a lot of parents would probably say new tennis shoes, or as you say, but if I remember right, that one thing that I did pretty much want to get stocked up on, which if I can remember right, by a number of things that I would say is like if I want to even go shopping at all for school supplies. But of course, one of the things that I think I needed was a ruler, and along with the pencil, or as you say. But a lot of things. I'm sure that like me, I can maybe go on details about this description. If I were to post this video on my YouTube page. But anyway, it's like so far as the image of me is like what would I look like if I were to get on Facebook, or as you say. But give me a million reasons why you would want me to get Facebook. Anybody here is like is that if I were to get Facebook, it's a million reasons why I need it, and more likely is just to look at my cute little smile or whatever it is. But anyway, but so far with me is like Matthew S. McGuire is at the school desk. It's like that school desk is to remember is like the spelling of my name. Is that I remember whenever I was much younger, that of course that it was not my first name, but of course not my middle name either, but of course it was my last name. That a couple of times I had trouble, it's like knowing about how to spell it, and of course is that knowing spelling is like MCG, is like capital GUIRE. This like for the school desk. But so far as Matthew S. McGuire and the school desk.